During secondary school, when I did talk about sort of pursuing an art career, I had stuff said to me like, it's not financially stable or you're not going to get really far from it. It stayed with me, but joining Creative Futures helps to sort of break down those barriers.
I think that barriers were definitely there. Undiagnosed autism and ADHD, coming from a family who did not understand what I was doing. The only way where I was able to communicate was through illustrations. Creative Futures helped me nurture and grow my artist practice and helped me become the illustrator I wanted to be.
With the project, 16 to 18-year-olds access the gallery, our resources, the way we work, to give an opportunity to understand more about the Manchester's arts ecology and to have a platform and a place where they could share their interests with the public.
It's about supporting young students in our city to be creative, to have the opportunity to learn what artists are and what artists do. They learn from an early age the importance of community, of working collaboratively, the confidence to test ideas, the confidence to fail.
We work in partnership with Manchester College. Currently, any student that is on an art and design course at Manchester College have access to this learning programme every year.
The project places our students at the very heart of the creative community in Manchester. So they're treated like, as they are, a young emerging creative from day one.
It's about understanding where they fit within the arts ecology of Manchester. So it's about becoming more familiar with their own community, finding their own feet, gaining more confidence, working with the Manchester Art Gallery, which is obviously a very prestigious art gallery, and feeling at home in that environment.
It exposes them to the real life world of working in the creative industries.
And actually working in partnership closely genuinely means that you can get the quality of work, build these experiences in and make them more long-term and make them more beneficial.
The project's made up of people from the art gallery, people from staff from the college themselves, and also external practitioners from a whole plethora of the creative disciplines. I'm a designer, but there's been photographers involved, there's been artists involved, there's been writers. It's not that we come in and say, right, everybody do this to the students. It's actually the other way around. If the hierarchy triangle is one way, I think this programme really turns it upside down.
This sort of project, it gives you a dedicated bit of time, which I think is really, really important because it's so easy to just turn away and not do artwork and watch telly or something. This time it's like, you've got to be here for 2 hours and we're going to make something.
My first piece was The Boogeyman of Bangladesh, which depicted the fall of this creature, this fairy tale creature, this shape-shifting humanoid being, very much human but very much not, and I illustrated that, and that was a biggest confidence boost at the time. I felt incredible.
For the Creative Futures, I created a piece looking at beautifying the natural world. I created these wooden stick ornaments, and I created gold leaf elements on top that celebrated and the adornment in nature and sort of elevated the beauty in nature.
So I was involved in Future Creatives in 2019 now, so it's about 5 years ago. I made a zine that sold over 300 copies, which was really, really fun. They really helped with sort of nurturing those ideas, and so it was kind of nice to make my own little mini project and have the space and the support. Highlight of being at college, definitely.
I was in the first group of Creative Futures. Getting to show work at Manchester Art Gallery felt really special. You don't normally get that kind of opportunity.
It was about giving college students an opportunity to experience the life of an artist and understand what it's like to be given a brief and to make the deadline and meet other people our age that are doing the same thing.
Coming from different countries, gallery feel very exclusive. I did not used to come in as much because I was so alien with the space. I felt like a fish out of water. But something that really helped was the project and just the college pushing students towards going to the gallery, engaging with the space and responding to the space.
So me and Linda were also commissioned from the Manchester Art Gallery to be a part of the selection panel to choose works from the Manchester Art Fair. The day pretty much looked like us going through the artworks and talking about the artworks that are connected to us, you know, being young people from Manchester.
The collection is not the best for people who are from minorities like mine. It's hard to project yourself into pieces that are mainly gentrified or whitewashed, and we found that the pieces that we selected are very much something that you can project onto.
We couldn't have imagined that the last 10 years looked like they did, from the very kernel and seed of the idea to growing it to the scale it is now.
If we're going to keep ourselves relevant, we need more young voices helping steer our decisions and our thinking, and that's what people like Linda Nahal do, and it's quite special.
Art can become squashed within schools, within education, and it's about finding its place back in society, seeing its important role, seeing that students who take art are actually changing the picture and the landscape of Manchester.
Nationally, it's very important that all art colleges really reach out to the communities in which they live.
Manchester College teach out of the gallery every week. It's not part of the live brief. Students come here week in, week out, and their tutors teach in these gallery spaces and the studios. That's a really different way to teaching than being in an educational institution.
The project has got so much life left in it, you know, it's got so much opportunity to take it forward. It's about the students driving it really, and what they've got to say, what they want to say will help us to keep that movement.
It's so nice that this is a programme that's within college hours, because it allows you to access everything that you need to amp up your CV and get you places.
It makes you feel like the galleries are for us, and the galleries are a space where we should feel comfortable, and that the galleries want us to be there, and that they want us to be the future of art.
I would very much like to be using this work to speak more widely and have a sort of a bigger conversation at a strategic level on how we set up learning and work opportunities for young people.
We're all creative people, no matter what we do. This is not about saying you have to go into a creative industry. This is about giving people creative tools to arm themselves to then go out to the world and do whatever they want to do with them.
I'm really grateful to be part of Creative Futures, and I think this early exposure really helped me to sort of find myself, find what I wanted to do.
It makes things happen. Artworks happen because of this project. A couple of mentees that I was working with are now searching for studios and looking to start collectives, so I could see those little like foundations building.
I'm incredibly grateful to this project, and the way it brought me up was very much what kickstarted who I am today, the many friendships I made, the many creations that it inspired. If I told myself from that year where I would be now, I personally wouldn't believe myself.